Okay, what are we looking at? Vector fields. What we have here is a collection of 109 vector fields in FGA format, and they can be used in Cascade or Niagara. Here's a kind of quick perusal of examples that have been made. These are all either Cascade or Niagara examples that just show the vector field. There's not any magic happening in terms of material trickery or any special modules aside from the vector fields. So what you see is what you get. This is really the effect of the vector fields on the particles. So you have some natural media, bread and butter stuff like snow, and then you have some pretty wild looking stuff. Again, the fire is as simple as it gets. It's just a smoke sprite set in with a vector field giving it motion. And the point of that is to just show the vector fields themselves, which are the whole point of this module, and to allow you to really have a starting point to build on to get even more complex effects than what we have here. Some falling rain. Vector fields are kind of nice for adding in an extra little bit of variance to rain. This is a thruster effect for like a fighter jet. Nice waterfall, very heavy. In Cascade, vector fields are GPU based and very efficient. So in a case like this, I was able to use a tremendous number of particles to create the effect. And he still runs with all of these particle systems running fine. A little bit of cigarette smoke. Now these effects have been made with Houdini and using some special tools that I made for myself, including the ability to bring in systems like L systems, custom made splines. This is a nice example of the sort of effect that you can only get from a complex vector field, in this case another L system. So you're getting a lot of variety in these effects. Some more flames, some abstract stuff. Again, bread and butter like falling mist and the like. There's wind tunnel effects and various fire effects. Various types of noise. Now with Niagara, you've got the benefit of curl noise, which is great because you can mix that in with turbulence and other factors, and still have an underlying vector field giving you a unique look. Teleportation effect. There's a number of stars in here and other shapes. Not everything is science fiction-y. Sometimes you need a more stylized look. And this one's fun. I like getting inside this one. It's kind of neat to imagine it, affixed to your actor and acting as a sort of force field or something. So let's look at some of the Niagara examples here. Now again, we've got a lot running, so and I've got a tremendous number of particles on these, so it's a little slow to play, but here we go. So this is again a spawn rate that's just way up there, and very low alpha, very high numbers of particles to get this kind of look, which is not something that you would have really wanted to attempt before Niagara. And the efficiencies that it's bringing in. With a vector field, it's very simple. If you look at the actual Niagara here, there is a little curl noise mixed in with it, but really what you're seeing is just the effect of a vector field. Nothing particularly magical. Now this is a similar vector field with a module script in it that forces the entire effect to remain at a certain radius from the origin. And that script is included in here. It's very simple and very fun to use, and it makes a great force field effect. Let's see what else we've got here. Another type of fun force field effect. So, Niagara really is worth exploring if you haven't messed with it yet. Woo! A simple single vector field can take a effect that would ordinarily look like maybe a little firework and make it a very complex kind of effect. You can have complex explosions, complex fields. So just a little bit of effort in the right vector field and you can get some very nice looking effects. I rather like this one. Let's show back. Gasoline fire, campfire. Let's turn off this grid. And again, this shows some of the efficiency of Niagara, the ability to, play a tremendous number of particles. Now, this is a beefy machine, but still to, play this many particles while also giving us an entire room full of particle effects and recording at the same time. Vector fields are very efficient, and in combination with Cascade and Niagara, you get some very nice looks. So we have 109 vector fields, 39 examples, and then I think it's five Niagara examples and 2 scripts. So enjoy. Let me know if there's any improvements that you'd like to be made. I would love to get feedback, and I'll probably, if reception to this is good, just continue to extend putting more vector fields out there, probably free on my blog. There'll be a link to it included with this. And so there you have it. Enjoy.